Marcus is working hard on another R33. So this is a customer. He ordered this car through us a while back, over a year ago, and car finally made it over here. They're legal now, and we're going fast to work. We're doing some maintenance stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Timing belt, water pump.
Timing belt, water pump, tensioners, clutch fuel injectors in it, clutch fuel sensor.
So we're going flex fuel with this with a Haltech.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a major upgrade over the stock ECU. That's one thing that I try to tell people. Probably the most important part when you bring in one of these cars is to get rid of that factory ECU if you plan to do any kind of real driving or modifications, because the factory ECU was tuned for a non-ethanol fuel type in a different environment completely. So the Haltech gives us the opportunity to dial the car in and get it where it needs to be. So this car has some intakes on it clearly, but mostly stock otherwise. It's not stock turbos and stuff like that. So no heavy upgrades. It's not a real full bolt-on car. This is a very original car with a new timing belt now, a new water pump, and the Haltech to take care of all of the fueling and tuning. So that'll be fun.
See what a stock car basically makes with like
Yeah.
things on it.
Yeah, with us being able to actually tune it too.
Yeah.
I like that. So a really nice R33 GTR. Again, customer bought it a while ago while they were still not legal for import here. And then after waiting the period until it was legal, we were able to get it here no problem and start the modification process. So stay tuned for more on that. All right, we got some more parts here for the GOB that are going to go in with the turbo install, and not for sale or use in California. That's how you know it's good. What we've got here is a set of intake pipes, or they call it the intake manifold. It replaces the spider on a 7.3 diesel, which is basically just a divider / manifold for the stock turbo to go to the intercooler from the turbo and then back into the engine. So what we have here is the piece that comes back from the intercooler. You can see it comes in here, divides down into the two sides, into the two plenums or intakes of the motor. Really nice, powder coated with the Sinister Diesel logo. So Sinister Diesel made these. They're out of aluminum. They're TIG welded. The powder coating is flawless. It's really nice. It's a nice kit. I think it just will make sense because from factory form, these two pieces are actually joined together in one like weird thing they call a spider. And in doing so, they make it very complicated when you're putting it all back together, because there's a lot of clamps, there's a lot of couplers, and here these are the replacements from Sinister Diesel. And they it makes it kind of cumbersome when you're putting everything together, and it's prone to leaks from not getting the V-band perfect and not getting all the clamps on right. So this kind of simplifies that, as well as increasing the internal diameter, because we don't have any restrictions now from the casting. The factory casting has some restriction in it because it's obviously got to work within a certain area, and it crimps down and changes shape inside, so there's some flow restrictions. So this gets rid of those restrictions and also brings this awesome color under the hood. So just a little touch. I figured this would be a nice little extra to go in with the turbo. So I look forward to seeing what that all looks like all mounted up. Good stuff. All right, I am super pumped. Pulled the cover off this car because I finally got Rudnick to give me his wheels so I can put them on, and I am in love with this look. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is you guys heard me talk about it before. This is exactly what I wanted to put on a car. So this is a huge plus. I'm happy to have this set up. These are the Evos. really into it. Regamasters. So, in my opinion, this looks a lot like the actual JGTC setup. The old wheel was a NK PF01, which is not necessarily the greatest wheel, but not the worst wheel either. But this is, in my opinion, the right wheel for this car, in yellow especially. The white just pops. So, really happy to have these on the car, and hopefully Rudnick doesn't hurt me too bad on the price. You guys need to go to harass him. Tell him to give me a good deal. Look at this guy. What are you doing?
Fucking coming out here trying to be the fastest thing on earth.
All
That's
right.
what I'm trying to do.
Joey has his motor
Out
back.
here putting motors together, you know.
Fresh build, stroker,
That's it.
ready to go, head work, all the nine. This is good. So, if you guys haven't been following Joey is rebuilding his faithful Evo stroker. He did put together a motor, and it was had a little bit of a problem. He didn't blow it up. He didn't blow it up. It just had a little bit of a problem. So, anyway, we took the whole thing back apart, and now we've got a nice fresh build on this bad boy. This is going to be a 700 horsepower, dare I say it, Evo, soon to be right there in the car. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't seen his channel, go check it out.
Joey 400.
It's Joey 400
Joey 400.
on YouTube. He's got a bunch of cool stuff that he's doing. He's got my old bike. He's got the old KTM. So he's doing some fun stuff. You need to go check him out. I won't tell you too much. But either way, he's always had this really quick Evo that we originally tuned on the stock turbo, made 400 horsepower.
Record breaking.
Record breaking.
I think they remember that.
Stock turbo.
Built it right over there where the RX-7 was.
That's right. And we made 400 wheel horsepower on this dyno. We made more going down to a couple of other dynos. On a dyno jet, it was like closer to 430.
Yeah.
And that's stock turbo. So
yeah, those machines got wild. I was like,
yeah.
How'd you make this much power with a stock intercore heat soaked?
right.
And we're like,
Yeah, we did it.
Sure, stock turbo. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. They're like, wow,
Yeah.
that's like most we ever had in a dyno.
It was pretty solid. I was really excited about that. So we're gonna try for another big number. I mean, 700 horsepower. I don't know how the car is gonna handle that much power, but we're gonna go for it. That 4V11. I'm really into these motors. They're a great little motor, easy to build, easy to put together, and they just hold a ton of power. And being all aluminum, they're very light as well. So, also shout out Pico. Check it out.
Yeah.
Pico, some good stuff going on there. And also shout out Zip
I
Ties.
need an HP Logic shirt.
So, yeah, we got some Zip Ties in the house as well. And you need another HP Logic shirt?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna set you up with one. Oh
For
no,
hair?
can't have that. I'll get you a shirt.
Yeah.
So if you guys like the rims, let me know. Got them on the RX-7. Really happy with it. And I mentioned it on Rudnick's channel. I'm going to mention it on this channel as well. If you want my old wheels, they're the NK PF01s with the Continental slicks on them. I'll sell you the whole thing for $1,500, the whole set. So let me know if you're interested in them. Just email me, jack@horsepowerlight.com, or let me know on Instagram or wherever you see this. So either way, that's going to do it. It's rainy. Hopefully tomorrow we can get started on the good old boy. I want to get that turbo on there. The guys over at Locks Diesel are going to help me out. So just waiting for a spot to open up over there. But we should be rolling on that. And I can't wait to hear that big turbo scream. If you guys didn't see it, I'll give you a peek real quick. Carrying this thing around with me because I'm so excited to get this stuff done. But we got this big boy KC turbo in here. Monster. And then we got some cool Sinister diesel pipes and stuff. So that's gonna get this thing up to snuff. One step at a time. I'm coming back after the loss to that 6.7, I got to come back and vindicate myself in all 7.3s against the 6.7. So wish me luck. See you guys later.